Gwib jumps a hurdle in public. The outstanding bumper performer of last season. Can he jump? Let's find out.
And they're off. Max Drive towards the inside of Mighty Vexatious, with Bijou Boys up towards the outside of the leaders. They're being followed by the Flying Scholar as they make their way now towards the first flight. And Bijou Boys disputing the lead over that one with the Flying Scholar as they go up now to the top turn and begin now to make the descent. Bijou Boys from Max Drive, the Flying Scholar, and they're followed by Miss Heckenbush, who's showing just in fourth place as they make the descent, with Daly's Express just in behind. Mighty Vexatious is next towards the outside. Tracking the leaders is Lou's Cool Girl. Down the hill they come now on the run towards the second, and Bougie's Boys in the lead from Max Drive, with the Flying Scholar just in behind, followed by Miss Heckenbush. Mighty Vexatious towards the outside of Daly's Express. They jump the second flight, beginning now to make the climb towards the turn in, and Bougie's Boys and Barry Cash makes the turn in. A couple of lengths clear of in second place Daly's Express. Miss Heckenbush on the outside of Max Drive, followed by the Flying Scholar, Mighty Vexatious, and then comes Dan Quibb, followed by Lou Cool's Girl. Just behind them is leader Bobby as they jump the third flight and race up in front of the stands. Bougie's Boys in front, followed by Miss Heckenbush on the near side. Close up third comes Daly's Express. Max Drive is on the inside, and these are closely followed by Dun Gwib. Just behind Dun Gwib, the Flying Scholar with Mighty Vexatious on the outside. Lou's Cool Girl is after them, followed by Matt's Thatcher. And after Matt's Teacher, on the inside, taking them away from the stands, is Antilonok. A couple of lengths further back to Countess of Rios, who's towards the inside in company with Sounds Great as they go into the turn to swing away from the stands, with Ryan's Academy just racing next, and they're a few lengths clear of Arabella Beaufort. Racing on now to approach the next flight, taking them down to the 7th furlong point, and Bougie's Boys in front. Miss Heckenbush is on the outside, and these are closely followed towards the inside by Daly's Express, and just after Daly's Express, Dun Gwib has moved up into fourth, a couple of lengths cleared of Max Drive, who's followed by the Flying Scholar, and tracking them, Mighty Vexatious on the outside. Blue Cool Girl just behind that group, but up front, Bougie's Boys, Miss Heckenbush, followed by Daly's Express with Dun Gwib in fourth. And then there's a bit of a break further back in the field to Max Drive and the Flying Scholar, so they clear that flight and race downhill now into the dip past the 5. Bougie's Boys in front, Miss Heckenbush is second, a couple of lengths to Dun Gwib, and they're followed by Daly's Express in fourth. Further break back in the field then to Lou's Cool Girl, who's in fifth place, being followed towards the outside by the Flying Scholar, and then comes Antilonok trying to stay on ahead of Countess of Rios. Down the hill they come towards the second last now, and it's Bougie's Boys in front of Miss Heckenbush in second. In third place is Dun Gwib. A break further back then to the Flying Scholar, who's on the outside of Lou's Cool Girl. Over this flight and making now for the home straight, Bougie's Boys and Barry Cash in front, with Dun Gwib ranging right up a couple of lengths off the leader. Miss Heckenbush is third, and they're further clear as they race round the turn. Antilonok trying to stay on just behind, and also trying to get into it Lou's Cool Girl towards the inside, but Dun Gwib is coming there very powerfully now on the near side of Lou's Cool Girl. Antilonok is next with Miss Heckenbush, and over the last Dun Gwib is coming there very strongly now for Brian O'Connell. Antilonok is staying on the near side to battle on for the second spot ahead of Lou's Cool Girl, but a very impressive winning debut over hurdles for the Cheltenham Festival winner. Effortless fashion for Dun Gwib, and second place on Antilonok, followed in by Lou's Cool Girl, and they're clear Miss Heckenbush, who's fourth.
Well, it's everything you could want from a horse making its debut over the more smaller obstacles and more. Terrific performance as one on the snaff, and who knows how good this horse could be. I mean, he just could be exceptional. He clearly has an engine. We found that out as a bumper horse. Now we know he jumps as well. And he just could be really brilliant, this horse. I mean, he could be a champion hurdle contender already. Forget about the Supreme Novices. He's got the engine. He can jump. Be very interesting to see which way connections go with this particular animal. But as I say, he could just be anything. I mean, he could be an absolute superstar. Before this race was around 5-2 for the Supreme Novices on the anti-post list. You can't imagine bookmakers can cut him after that, because how short could you go? But it'd be interesting to see. William Hill are going 5-2. William Hill, Stan James 5-2, and Bet365 5-2 for the Supreme Novices hurdle. I think that William Hill price is an updated price. On Betfair at the moment you can get 3-1 with your commission, but plenty of more horses, of course, we'll see, but there'll be no horse we'll see with better bumper form than this particular animal.